Hello and good morning, and welcome to Saturday, and also welcome to the meditation live stream. My name is Scott, and here on my channel we work with a integration technique, and integration is a cool buzzword, but really from a sincere point of view, we're really working with the different dimensions of who we are. So when we meditate, we're not just particularly in one dimension of who we are, kind of like one surface. Human beings have more than one surface. We have our body, we have our emotion, we have our mind, and we have our relational dimension. And I like to do a brief talk, and then we'll get into a guided practice. And today we'll go for about 50 minutes. And today I'd like to talk a little bit about free will and its, I think, relevance in today's world. So I've really kind of been thinking about this a lot. So there are people in the meditation space who do not believe in free will. And I am not one of those people. I believe that we have a gift of free will, the ability to make choices. Often the evidence that they use for the lack of free will is that there are operations within our brain that are making decisions, or synapses that they've recorded or whatever. They fire, your synapses are firing, and then before you make a choice, so you can say that you were predetermined by your synapses, or everything was all pre-chosen. But I think that this really kind of is a very short-sighted understanding of how things are, because I believe that because we're multidimensional beings, if you look in someone's brain and you look at synapses, and then you can say, well, that's what we are, is our synapses. That's a very kind of bleak view of life, isn't it? It's sort of like bringing us down to just kind of like this, it kind of dehumanizes you, I think, a little bit, to think of things in that way. And there's probably a lot of financial reason to do it from that perspective. But, for the rest of us who believe in free will and humanity, we have something called awareness. And you can't find that. You can't, a machine, even the best AIs, what kind of awareness do they have? Not, or are they having experiences? They're not having what we are having. The best machines will not have what we have. Maybe they'll be able to simulate it, but even still, simulation means lie. So they will pretend that they have it. So we have something that the machine world does not have, which is awareness. It's a commodity that you cannot buy or sell. And the reason it's useful to meditate and have a spiritual life that utilizes awareness is because, I think we need to kind of uncover it, awaken it, and evolve it. And through a practice of the different dimensions of ourself, we kind of really do that. That's something that we enact. And we work with kind of like the integration, as I mentioned earlier, is like a harmonization of the different dimensions of yourself into a more holistic perspective on yourself and each other. So this kind of idea of holism, like we're all a whole, but we have different parts. This is very useful in life because it helps us make better choices. So, that being said, before we practice, I've been inspired by the Tao. Hold on, there we go. Translated by Demo Mitchell. And I'm using the stanzas of the Tao to invoke and evoke a meditative state of consciousness. So we are on, I'm going to read 2 today. We are on number 27, Skillful Goodness. The best traveler leaves no tracks. The best speaker leaves no flaw. The best counter needs no counting rods. The best closure uses no bolts, yet none can open it. The best binding uses no cords, yet none can untie it. Thus, the sage is ever skilled in saving people, and so abandons no one. He is ever skilled in saving things, and so abandons nothing. This is called following the light. Therefore, the good are teachers of the not good. The not good are the resources for the good. If one does not value the teacher and does not cherish the resource, though he may be wise, wanders in delusion. This is called essential mystery. Number 28, returning simplicity. Know the male, yet keep the female, and you become the ravine of the world. As the ravine of the world, the constant never departs, and you return to the state of the child. Know the white, yet keep to the black, and you become the model for the world. As the model for the world, the constant never falters, and you return to the limitless. Know honor, yet keep to disgrace, and you become the valley of the world. As the valley of the world, the constant will be complete, and you return to the uncarved block. When the uncarved block is broken, it becomes tools. The sage makes use of them and becomes their chief. Thus, the great governance does not cut. And so we'll begin now with the eyes closed and charging up of the breath. Begin to breathe deeply in through the nose and out through your mouth. Slow and deep. Letting both your belly and your chest expand and contract. Front to back, side to side, top to bottom. Good, allowing your breath to reach down into your pelvic floor, your legs and feet. Very good. We'll do 3 more. Excellent. And now bringing your attention to the sensations of your physical body, gently placing your attention on your body like water into a sponge. Begin to notice the temperature of your body. Today, for some reason, I am very sweaty. Temperature sensations such as tingling, pulsing, the sense of aliveness in your body. You can notice that some areas of your body you'll be able to feel more readily than others, and that's normal. Just noticing what it feels like in your body right now. You can begin now to feel the earth underneath you, your body's contact with the planet. And you can begin to the practice of feeling and softening on the in-breath, feeling your body, and then on the out-breath, softening, melting down through your body like warm honey into the earth. And everywhere that the warm honey touches is cleansed, healed, purified, made whole. And as it moves its way down through your body, melting over everything, all of the impure energy is taken with it down into the earth, where it is cleansed, healed, and transformed. And just allow your awareness to move a little bit further back into your body as you do the practice of feeling and softening. More towards your spine area. Very good. And with each cycle of breath, you get a little bit closer to your body and melt just a little bit deeper into the earth. And I invite you to add a pause, if you like, at the end of your out-breath. So on the in-breath, feeling your body, out-breath, softening. And then at the end of the out-breath, a pause of letting go, dissolving. Very good. And then bringing your attention up into your heart space. You can imagine as though you're breathing directly in and out of your heart. And on the in-breath, feeling your heart. And then on the out-breath, softening and expanding your heart. You can, if you like, imagine breathing into your heart chakra or the center of your chest. Putting your hand there, you could feel the heat of your hand entering into your heart. And just sort of activating the area of your body, your heart space. Coming in contact with your emotions, you can notice what is emotionally present for you right now. And without making your emotions right or wrong, good or bad, just allowing yourself to feel them a little bit in the shared space. Excuse me. And you could be feeling any of the 5 main cardinal emotions, the ones that give your life direction, like anger, sadness, fear, joy, or shame. And just noticing what you're feeling right now. And you could also be feeling numb, which is a valid emotional experience also. And you can, if you like, add in a pause similar to earlier. So, but here in the heart space, breathing into your heart, out breath, softening and expanding your heart. And then at the end of the out breath, a pause. Letting go into the vast, open field of your heart. can move up into our head, feeling your head. On the in-breath, breathing in, feeling your head. On the out-breath, softening your head in and around your skull. You can, if you like, breathe into your third eye space between your eyebrows or the top of your head, your crown, whatever feels correct for you. Either way is fine. And breathing into your head, softening on the out-breath. And coming in contact with your thoughts, you can notice how busy or active your thinking is. And without getting involved with your thoughts, just allowing your thoughts to come and go. Sometimes in meditation, there is a lot of thoughts. Sometimes there's a lot of space. This is neither here nor there, just allowing your thoughts to come and go. And if you find yourself getting hooked into a thought, captured by a thought, you can always come back to feeling your head, your body's connection with the earth, for grounding, for returning, for increasing your personal magnetism. just like we were doing earlier, you can, if you like, add in a pause. So on the in-breath, feeling your head, space in and around your skull on the in-breath. And then on the out-breath, softening in and around your head. And then at the end of the out-breath, you can, if you like, pause. And it's almost as though the entire sky is resting on your shoulders in place of where your head should be. Sort of like your head disappears, dissolves. One of the great things about this practice is that you can always, in times of overwhelm, come back to your body and your body's connection with the planet for grounding. Often we're pulled forward into the world, sort of, people are hunched over into their phone. We're hunched over into the work at the computer. It's good to kind of move your attention back in your body a little bit and allow the movement of energy in your body to begin to kind of soften and melt. And this is very useful because we get kind of pulled out and disembodied, and we get re-embodied when we come back in. So before we move on into the next technique, we'll spend some time with our spine. So on the in-breath, breathing up your spine to the top of your head, and then on the out-breath, back down your spine to the tip of your tailbone. And we call that spinal breathing. In some areas of your spine you'll feel well, others you'll feel less well, and that is normal. Just feeling along your spine, up your spine on the in-breath, and then down your spine on the out-breath. Try to go slow and be soft. Great. And then now we'll make a transition to meditating with eyes open. So gently opening your eyes and keeping your eyes soft and allowing all that work we just did the past 40 minutes to remain present and not evaporate. And we're going to practice in the relational space, which means outside and inside. So on the in-breath, I feel outside. And then on the out-breath, I feel inside myself. So on the in-breath, outside the environment. And then on the out-breath, inside. It can be very useful during this practice to look at something that's nature-made rather than man-made. So something like a tree or a plant or a mountainside. Maybe if you have a window, you can look out that rather than your device. And it helps practice the dimension of space. So you're practicing feeling something outside yourself on the in-breath, and then on the out-breath inside yourself. And just noticing the difference between the two. can, if you like, add in the qualities of love, compassion, gratitude to your practice. Feeling love, compassion, and gratitude around you on the in-breath. And then on the out-breath, love, compassion, gratitude towards yourself. Love, compassion, and gratitude really make the world go round. And there is something that we can never underestimate, its healing and transformative power. Just practice sending and receiving love, compassion, gratitude for these last few moments. Great. And then from here, we can set our prayers and our intentions for the day. I'll be quiet and allow you to do yours. May this work that we do transform our life, offering up blessings and healing, and ripple out into the community. Amen. Fantastic. You have my gratitude and appreciation for joining me. I hope you have an awesome Saturday, and I'll be back again tomorrow for more meditation action. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.